Okay, so this is something that I kind of have been thinking about is how to do storage while having it completely hidden from everything. So in this, you can drop. I have I have the blocks here labeled. You can't see anything I'm doing because we have somebody else recording because I do not do recording. But if you open up the chest here, you can see that there should be 6 blocks in each one of them. Did it work?
Okay, yep,
Did I win?
Yep, they're in there.
Okay,
You win.
so if we come down here to the side, this is my monstrosity of a sorter that I've kind of robbed from other people's designs and combined into whatever this is here. It's just a standard sorter over here. But then, yes, and then we have the torch coming off of the sorter powering a repeater, which stops the hopper over here, and I have the hopper feeding back in to one another, which powers this comparator here once there's an item coming through, which activates the item elevator to pump everything up to the chest above it, which means that all of the sorting it's taken place completely hidden from where your base is, so you don't have this giant monstrosity of a item sorter behind all of your stuff.
It's silent as well.
Yeah, and you don't have to have a wall, or it just looks, you still have to kind of have a hump behind it. But, I mean, a hump is better than a giant wall or a room that you have everything else in.
The hump is always slightly better.
Yeah, hump is slightly better than a giant wall or build, unless that's what you want, in which case go to somebody else's video because I'm not explaining how to build that part of it. Okay, so how to build this. And it's going to take 9. Is that 9? 4, 5, 9 blocks of space. And I'm horrible at that. I should have rehearsed this before I did this, but yes.
And it's tileable as well, isn't it? So
yes, it is tileable. So you put the 2 hoppers together, the comparator, which goes the other way. I've done this over 80 times now. No, well over that, because I had to tear down the first one.
You can't think what you're doing.
Yes. So face these up 5 high, and then you have to come back down here, face all these into the solid block. I'm using iron blocks just because they're easier to see the outlines. The top one, you want the same color as your floor so you don't have odd blocks sticking out. And then your droppers right in front of it. Having shift space issues, which you have because you. And then your chest right now. Down here for the actual sorting part of it, we do need a repeater here and there. And then you're going to need, this is just a standard, what you would use when you do any type of sorting system. Yeah, this is just your standard sorting system. Chest facing into the bottom dropper and into the repeater behind it. Now, when I do my sorting systems, I use eggs. So, and I always rename my eggs. In order to do this well, you rename your eggs when you put them. And I always rename my eggs to 42 because they seem to be the answer to everything. When I put the eggs in, you do 3, 3, 3, and 2. And then you put 2 of the blocks you want to sort in the first spot, and 1 of those blocks will be in the hopper below it locked in. So that will drop down immediately. And then when you put blocks into the one, everything should pop in there. Did I not do that right?
It's not coming through at the moment.
What is going on? Are they over here? What did they do? Where did the blocks go through?
Still there.
Did I?
It's at the bottom.
Oh, yes. There's a very important step we missed.
You've missed
We have to put one single
the
item
item
in the hopper down. Now, if we put 6 blocks, was that 6? That's 6. Was that? I don't know. I put a lot of blocks in there. That was 6. Okay, so and that's how you do it. You have to add that important step in. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Just make sure you've got the piece in the hoppers.
So that would be my sorting system.
It's a lot more simple than it actually looks.
So I don't have the one that I'm building in survival done yet. But we can go over and look at my progress that we have.
Yep.
And you can see what's going on there. Alright, so here we are in the survival world. And this is what I've been putting the storage into. It's kind of the build that we've been working on for a while. So this is an ongoing project, but this is the full storage system. I have everything set up to where just the chests are visible. And I have a ladder somewhere over here. And so this is how I'm doing it on here. These are 7 blocks wide, double spaced, 4 different pods. I used over 2,200 pieces of quartz to get this built. The only thing I have left to do is get the hopper of top hopper, which I realized I was, what was it, 11 stacks of iron to get it done. No, 20 stacks of iron to get in for the hopper chain on top of that. So this is yeah, it's huge.
It is crazy.
I can't even wait to see how much lag this thing creates when I turn it on.
It shouldn't be too bad, but
Well, that's it.
that's it.
That's it. Thank you for watching our awkward tutorial.
Tune in next time for another awkward one.